The following is a production of the Mage Tower Radio Network. Fans, Nicholas Marshmallow here, back with another Mage Tower contest. This one pitting the Silverquill team taking on the Whitherbloom. Referee Anastasia Yellowtail is in the center of the pitch and going over the rules as usual. And asking for the coin toss, and Whitherbloom calls it in the air, and the call is tails. And Whitherbloom has won the coin toss and has chosen to defer their offensive turn until the second half here. Not a strategy that we've seen yet here in this season of Mage Tower, but hey, maybe it will be to their benefit here. And fans, referee Anastasia Yellowtail has sent each team to their respective sides to go over their strategy one last time before the contest begins. And waiting on the whistle here from referee Yellowtail. And who do we have here? We have the Razor on offense. And Razor heads out here, fans, as we are underway. And here we have every lady's dream and every man's enemy. Or, hey, you know, who knows what the Razor is up to, because I have heard that he is taken. You know, by whom? I'm not sure. Razor is a very accomplished Mage Tower player, and I've heard rumors that he is being recruited heavily for the professional ranks of Mage Tower. Who knows if those rumors are true, if he started them himself, or, you know, who knows with the Razor. Because he is, like he's doing right now, he is slicing and dicing up opponents. And he ducks to the right and then spins to the left, and he throws some lights up into the face, into Snake Mantle's face there, and which causes Snake Mantle's mage hand to be less than effective in trying to distract the Razor. You'll have to do a little bit better than that, Snake Mantle, in order to get one over on the Razor. And fans, Snake Mantle takes the time to flick me. Hey, why is he flicking me a bird? I just call it as I see it. It's not my fault you didn't know what you were doing. Maybe you should practice a bit more instead of being in the garden with... Okay, exactly. I'll keep it secret. Quick slicing move there from the Razor as Snake Mantle is entangled in some vines there. He prevents the vines from Snake Mantle from wrapping him up and slices through them. And Razor is able to get into the tower and back again. As, like I said, he was able to slice and dice through those vines that were probably more like little bitty grass blades. But hey, I'm just calling it as I see it, Snake Mantle. And Razor is heading on down the pitch, and he's showboating a little bit there as he flips over Snake Mantle and goes across the victory. He gets the victory there as he crosses the finish line, and Snake Mantle is the latest victim to feel the Razor's edge. Fans, that was a I'm sorry I sound a little bit distracted there, but you know, hey, when you get to watching the Razor, you can't always think of what to say, because his moves are just that kind of straight edge. And I know, fans, I couldn't resist there. And the Razor gives Silverquill a quick 1-0 lead there, and we will be right back after this commercial break, which is sponsored by the Bow's End Tavern.
Right, I'm supposed to tell you about my tavern, known as the Bow's End. That's what I paid for, right? Well, be sure to come into it Bozan Tavern and get you something to drink and something to eat. Because I paid for this advertisement. Thank you.
Fans, we're back here with Cicho the Mirror Musculubzi. We'll just call him the Mirror, taking on a newcomer to the Whitherbloom team, Ollie the Bumblebee. The Bumblebee will get his turn on offense later on after halftime. Here, the Mirror is preening, and every Silverquill fan is shining mirrors, and every Whitherbloom fan is booing the Razor as he makes sure that every single hair is in place. We'll make sure to notate that, Mirror, that you are reflecting on your appearance rather than the matchup at hand. Citro rushes forward, and the Mirror catches some sun, and it seems to have blinded the Bumblebee here. But no, it is the Bumblebee who managed to distract the Mirror with, what is that? Somebody is laughing down there, and it doesn't appear to be, it appears that the Mirror is trying some kind of vicious laughter or vicious, I'm not really sure, but Bumblebee is not taking this and seems to be throwing the Mirror off. Seems like Ollie has shattered the Mirror's confidence here as he stumbles, and the crowd is laughing here, except for the Silverquill supporters, and especially the Mirror, who is not laughing at all. I'm not sure how exactly that the Mirror is doing this, but he seems to have gotten into the tower and back out again. Why is he... the Mirror here is trying to make friends with the Bumblebee here. And why would you try to make friends with him, just so you could sneak past him? That seems like a move for a rogue of sorts, but we know that Mirror, wait a second, where did the Bumblebee go? Mirror, you can't make friends with an invisible person. What do you think that you're doing here? Wait, Mirror made Ollie disappear? That's what's going on. The Mirror has made Ollie disappear here, and you're not supposed to... Wait a second. All of a sudden, the Whitherbloom mascot is floating on its own, and the Mirror's mouth drops wide open, and there goes the whistle from referee Yellowtail, and yes, this is a victory for Whitherbloom here, as a newcomer, the Bumblebee manages to prevent the Mirror from even getting close to the finish line with the Whitherbloom mascot. So that ties the score up here by a score of 1-1. And anytime that a player loses possession of a mascot, the contest is then awarded to those who are on defense. So, and there goes Ollie the Bumblebee, buzzing from the victory here over the Mirror. Way to go, Ollie! And we will be right back after this commercial break, brought to you by the Biblioplex Cafe. Whether it be coffee, tea or cakes, whether it be a snack food or a sandwich and fries, be sure to stop into the Biblioplex Cafe, better known as the Cafe to the Students, where Isla and Ozan will treat you right and give you a treat for you to eat. Back here, fans, with Zara the Blade Bishop, who is a very lovely and very beautiful player, I might add, is very sharp. I asked her on a date one time, and after she was through telling me what she thought of me, let's say I felt shorter than a half-size halfling. It's not funny. Well, you might as well make light of it, huh? Yeah, that's true. But she is a great player, and she is looking to pull Silverquill one step closer to victory and Whitherbloom one step closer to defeat. Zara kneels as though she is praying for some kind of guidance or blessing here from her deity, and Zara is well on her way as she is taking on Dust Striker here, or should I say Dust Stander, as he just stands there still. I mean, he doesn't move, he doesn't do anything, and now he's trying to play catch up to the Blade, who is a very, very sharp competitor, might I say, and a very, very sharp dresser, too. And yes, everyone, I'm still trying to get her to go on a date with me, but I doubt that she will, and the Dust Striker is trying to catch up, and I can promise you, fans, this is not the first time that the Blade will slice through any kind of defense that Dust Striker is able to use. Dust Striker trying a little bit of Ultra Self there, but a little less than effective if you ask me. And Zara is able to get into the tower and is back out again, and as Dust Striker. I swear I'll get your name right eventually, if you'll start playing a little bit better anyways. As he tries to once again alter his appearance. I'm not sure what he's exactly trying to alter himself to, but Zara heads towards the finish line, and the Blade just sliced right through everything that Dust Striker was trying to do. And hey, Dust Striker, don't be upset just because the Blade just made you eat her dust. The Silverquill take the lead by a score of 2-1, and that was a very quick round there. Like I said, Silverquill leading by a score of 2-1. The next matchup is very, very important, and we will be right back after this commercial break, brought to you by Madam Tenderfoot's Corn Removal Cream. Adventurers, have you ever been walking and feel a grinding, painful presence in your boot? Have you ever felt discomfort when at home? Adventurers and house persons alike, be sure to get rid of those unsightly corns upon your feet and check out Madam Tenderfoot's Corn Removal Cream. Fans, we're back here, and what a contest this has turned out to be. We now pit Wyla, the Viper Snake Mantle, taking on the Razor. Can he slice and dice his defense to prevent Wyla from getting to the finish line with the mascot? Or will Wyla snap and lunge and slither her way to victory? We shall see here momentarily, as Razor was victorious in their first meeting, as he was on offense and Wyla was on defense. The roles are reversed, but will the outcome be reversed? That's what we are here for, and that's what they are for. So let's see what can happen. Oh, and there comes Wyla as she goes out with a... What is she trying to... I'm trying to read the actions here because I'm really surprised that Razor was caught off guard as he was trying to do something subtly there, but he seems to be caught off guard as well as what are those that she has, fans? The vantage point isn't the best from right here, and it appears that they are Are they rocks with wings? They're rock birds. She has called her familiar to distract the Razor there. Oh, excellent move. I think that's the first time that I've seen it here in Mage Tower. And each of the rock birds seems like such an angry bird. Who would have thought using such a strategy would have caught the Razor off guard? He's supposed to be so sharp. And there goes the Viper into the tower and back out again as Razor is still trying to fend off these here birds. Maybe some other people will begin to use this strategy against the Razor. And anyone out there who knows that the Razor is being recruited by some of the professional teams, your opponents may want to look at this, and those who are recruiting him may want to take note of this fact that the Razor can be distracted so easily. Although I wouldn't call him a bird brain just yet. Even though he is flapping, is he mimicking the birds? Or what is he doing here? I think the Razor is trying to fly past these or act like he is one of them. But no, wait. He's trying to fly past Wyla to prevent her from getting across the finish line, but he is flapping so hard that Wyla is up into the air. It's like she is born off of the wind that he is causing from his flapping. And fans, I can feel the wind up here. That is some vicious flapping. Oh, and she's just waving at Razor as she floats past him, using a feather fall to float across the finish line. And Razor has a large elephant trunk coming out of his face and falls face forward onto the ground. And fans, that is a brilliant move there as Wyla uses a loud peal of thunder, sending Razor flipping backwards, which also gives her an extra boost as she floats across the finish line here. And fans, she has defeated the Razor. The Viper scores! The Viper scores! Oh my god, I never would have believed it. Oh, and the Razor is not going to be happy at that defeat. And while the Razor has proclaimed himself to be king of Mage Tower, it looks like we have a queen in the making. With the score all tied at 2 apiece. Fans, we will be right back after this commercial break, brought to you by Thunder and Lightning Toilet Paper, because sometimes there's a bit more than just rain.
The life of an adventurer is not always frills and thrills, because we have to travel on the road, and sometimes we eat something that doesn't necessarily agree with us. Even a dwarf's constitution can only take so much. Thunder and Lightning Toilet Paper is there for what ails you, for whenever there's more to the thunder than just rain. Be sure to get you some. It should be in everyone's adventuring gear.
Back here, fans, after that commercial restroom break, where we have Situ the Mirror taking on Ollie the Bumblebee Anderson. And we have the Mirror looking for a bit of revenge here. Has he taken this time to reflect on his woes from the earlier match? Has he taken this time to reflect on what he did right and what he did wrong? We're fixing to find out. And here goes the Bumblebee on, yes, man, Bumblebee chants are going through the stadium here. And it appears that a Bumblebee has a lot of supporters here, or perhaps that the fans just want to shatter the Mirror's confidence here. Who knows? I'm not really sure if anyone has ever defeated the Mirror twice in one matchup. Looking through my notes here, I don't recall one. Can I get somebody to tell me that? In his career, has anyone ever defeated the Mirror twice in one contest? And I have someone looking that up here, fans, and I will let you know. It looks like though Ollie is buzzing his way down the field here. But he doesn't seem to be going very far, no matter how hard he tries here. And it appears that the mirror has used something to stop Ollie from some moving here. And looking down, fans, it appears that there's 2 indentions in front of Ollie's feet here, and perhaps the mirror is using an unseen servant. It's hard to defend against things or go around things that you can't see here, fans. And the unseen servant is preventing the bumblebee from flying to the tower. But oh wait, there comes the bumblebee here. Oh, and he casts a web, so perhaps the bumblebee is actually a spider. Not really sure, but he casts a web upon both the unseen servant and the mirror, tangling them up in a sticky situation as he heads into the tower and back out again, as the mirror is trying to get out of this very, let's say, web kind of offense. And here comes Ollie back down the field again, as the mirror is getting out of the web, and he better hurry up, as the bumblebee is buzzing his way towards a victory here, fans. And he does have the Silverquill mascot as he is coming down the field, and the mirror is up and trips. But what's going on? The bumblebee is holding a finger to his lips, fans, so we all need to be quiet here. But I have to call the action here, Mr. Ollie Anderson. And what is he doing? And the mirror appears like he is trying to charm his way to victory here, and without a word. Oh, and here goes the bumblebee as he heads on past the mirror. The mirror is just flabbergasted here, as Ollie Anderson is not paying him any attention, and he buzzes his way into. Is that right? Is that right? As all fans here, I am a rich man here, as the bumblebee buzzes on past the finish line, and yes, I have won I told you, Cadores. I told you, Cadores. I told you. Excuse me. Sorry, fans. I got a little carried away here. Not that Strixhaven, allows any kind of gambling or illegal activity like that. And I didn't say Cadorus. I said Cadarus. That's what I was meaning to say. I just happened to see my good buddy Cadorus down there cheering on the bumblebee, and that's why I said Cadorus owes me a lot of never mind here. But the bumblebee has definitely just allowed Whitherbloom to at least finish with a regulation tie. And to update you, fans, Mr. Ollie Anderson is the first player to ever defeat the mirror twice here in a Mage Tower game. So he does enter the Strixhaven record books here, and let's go to commercial here. In the history, really, and he's played how many games? In over 40 games, fans, the mirror has never been defeated twice in one contest. Way to go, Mr. Anderson. We will be right back after this commercial break, brought to you by Flip Lips Consumables.
Do you suffer from abnormally loud foot odor? The kind where you're embarrassed to take off your shoes in public? The kind that makes the inside of a rental bowling shoe smell like roses and petunias? Maybe you're the one that everyone asks who did it in the elevator, but it's actually your foot odor seeping through your shoes? Well, fear no more, because Flint Lips Foot Odor Consumables are here. All you do is eat one of these chewables each morning, and your horrible foot odor problems are a thing of the past. They come in 4 different flavors: grape, strawberry, lime, and cherry. So, What are you waiting for? Step into a world free of foot odor. Call 1-800-442-6969 to order your risk-free trial kit today. No purchase necessary, must be 13 and older.
Fans, we're back here for a very important segment of the contest here between Silverquill and Whitherbloom. The Whitherbloom team leads by a score of 3-2. That's right, fans. If you're just tuning in, you heard me right. Whitherbloom is leading by a score of 3-2 over the preseason Mage Tower favorites of Silverquill. Can Silverquill win this segment in order to tie it up and force sudden death? Or will Whitherbloom be victorious by a score of 4-2? This next matchup will determine that very question. And in the last contest between these two, Duststriker was horribly embarrassed whenever he was on defense, but the offensive side is very, very different. And we have rumors and been told that Duststriker is a more offensive-minded player, so let's see if the Duststriker, who is also known as the Broom, can sweep his way into victory, leaving her in his dust, or if she will once again sweep her way to victory. I have to say, while I am totally unbiased and do not care which one of these players wins, I do hope that the Broom sweeps her under the rug, because that will teach her to turn down my offer of a date, even though I said she could pay for her own. I mean, anyway, but to the contest fans. And here comes the Broom using a long strider, and the Blade doesn't seem to realize it. See, she doesn't realize what she has right in front of her, as Duststriker is already halfway down the field and nearing the tower entrance already, and the Blade is not looking so sharp. See, like I said, she doesn't see what she has in front of her. And it's a pretty good indication there, Blade, that if Duststriker is that far ahead of you, you may want to try a little something different. Oh, and all of a sudden Blade is right there in front of Duststriker as he comes out of the tower with the mascot. And what is she trying to do here? The Broom tries to swoop past Blade, but Blade, she manages to create some water, and dust and water does not make for a good sweeping motion from the Broom, who, and then she is a bit bogged down as well, as she's trying to slosh her way up to Duststriker, who is closer to the edge of this little mud field here. And there's definitely a mess in the field, and this is definitely difficult terrain here, as the Duststriker is towards midfield and almost out of the bog that Blade has created, and their speed is cutting in half, and only this one round remaining. Whitherbloom can be victorious here. Silverquill can force a sudden death overtime matchup. And there's no effect on the water there, but neither one of them is getting, they're going neck and neck here, fans, and neither one of them is giving up, neither one is getting towards the end, although Duststriker is a bit closer. And let's see, wait, what's going on here? Seems like the Blade has, as she was trying to cast something in front of Duststriker, she manages to hit Duststriker instead of preventing him. Oh, wait. He speeds on past the victory line there, fans, and Whitherbloom is victorious. But here is what happened. As I look back at it, it appears that, yes, Duststriker used a message to send something to the Blade, and he used her ability to cast a certain spell on himself and sent him to victory. Oh, what a strategy there by the Broom, who sweeps past Silverquill's chances, and Whitherbloom is victorious. Oh, fans, what a match here. Oh, and Whitherbloom wins by a score of 4-2. Oh, fans, what a matchup here. No one saw this one coming. Way to go, Whitherbloom. Better luck next time, Silverquill. No one saw this coming. No one. Thank you for joining in here, fans. As always, I am your radio personality, Vickless Marshmallow. And be sure to go show your support to the sponsors of this radio broadcast. Until next time, fans, we'll see you. And this has been Vickless Marshmallow for the Mage Tower Radio Network.